Hi, my name is Malcolm Purvis. I'm one of the trainers here at Legend Sport Complex. I've been in the business over 28 years. I've had the ability and the pleasure, if you will, to work with a lot of great athletes. I'm currently working with Marshall Sanchez, who is ranked #1 in the nation, 3rd in the world in his weight class, 15-year-old honor student. So what we're going to show you is the machine that we have and how it benefits him as a boxer in the areas that he needs and is so vital in his sport. It's called maybe like the supine position or supination position. What we want is that it works with the shoulder, right in the shoulder girdle on both sides. It mainly helps with his fast twitch muscles, if you will. Because in boxing, what we want is we want to hit and not get hit. So we want to be able to develop the good shoulder strength by keeping the shoulder, girdle, rotator cuffs protected as well. Okay, Marshall, go ahead and turn it, if you will. Another thing with this particular machine, it's not so much as the weight. Don't worry about the number that's down there. It's more the quality versus the quantity of the exercise. So he turns right there, you can actually see how everything is working into his little shoulder area. Right in the forearm area, right down the top, both the brachialis and brachioradialis area. And all through the flexors, all extensors and flexors. And he's going both ways. He's going from a supine position to a pronated position. Going out, start the hands are down, and then they turn out. See, the chest is up. Also, it works real good and high up on the biceps tendon, where it goes up and ties itself into the shoulder girdle itself. Okay, it helps him also to get the full extension. That's what we want in boxing, is that we want the full extension and the recoil and so forth. It helps him also to keep the front of the shoulder and the deltoid area good and strong, where it allows him to keep his hands up. Because in boxing, the worst thing that a boxer can do is drop his hands. So we want to hit, we don't want to get hit. Okay, now we're going to go from a prone position. Hands are straight up. You're going to turn both hands inside, right there. And you see it puts just a different little bit of a torque, if you will, on the front deltoid and the shoulder area. See, while he's keeping his forearms, the forearm area stays real good and strong. Good job, buddy. That looks good, buddy. Well, you must have a heck of a trainer, man. And also, as you can see in the back area, a little bit of the rear deltoid area and the little labrum area comes right to the tie-in right there. That's what's going to allow him to be able to throw that punch. He wouldn't want to throw that punch with them seeing the punch coming. It's kind of almost similar in baseball with a throw. You turn that right foot and extend that arm all the way out. This position right here, this really does hit the rear deltoid and the labrum area in the back of the shoulder. Okay, go ahead and turn that. There you go. Oh yeah. And you can see a little trapezius area right up here in the top of his shoulders, right down to the latissimus area in his back, and the rear deltoid and the labrum area right in there. And again, it's not the weight with this exercise, it's the quality versus the quantity. Now, what I see and feel like with this particular piece of apparatus right here, this machine could really benefit boxers, baseball players, football players, any athletes that are putting a lot of, especially the young athletes, where you want to protect. The key word there being protect. That shoulder girdle is so vital. Okay, you can see right here he's going from the supine position right down to the pronated position. And he turned that whole little shoulder area and the biceps tendon here is being affected. But the key word here that the emphasis on is keeping it, we're strengthening this area. We're not worried about trying to build a whole lot of muscle mass. What we're doing is we're trying to keep this area strong in here. We're trying to strengthen ligament and tendons to where we can increase his fast twitch muscle. That's what we want, is the speed. There you go. So we want the arm fully extended. And if we're turning here from the forearm to the wrist area, but right in here in the shoulder. You see he's up straight and arm is fully extended, so it's allowing the shoulder, the front of the deltoid, and right the biceps tendon to really get a good stress on there. There you go. It's good. Real good.
My name is Eric Fowler. I'm about to use the Proarmflex. I represent Team USA and USA Boxing. I was ranked #1 in the country in 2008 and #4 in 2009. Moved up to light welterweight. My goal is to go for the 2012 Olympics, and I'm going to show you a little how you work the Proarmflex. So here it is.
Push. Put that push straight up. Push straight up like that. Push down like that. Push. Push, 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 push. Hard, 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 hard. Relax. Get back up. Relax. Got it. Push. What?
I actually have some yeah, I can't figure out how to get rid of this. Like, I've been on shoulder brace and
What's the world? Better. Put bend in it. Don't put your hands on it. It is. Jackass with you. Put leg up. Straight up, hand, touch your toes. All right. We got to put you on here. That front. All the way up. Go. Okay. All the way up. All the way up higher. Come on up. Raise your whole shoulder back up. No Sabota. No droop. No Sabota. Or column. Yeah, coach there. You know
Proarmflex emulates how you strike.
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel the snap in my punch. I can feel the whip. It's like taking a whip and snapping and stinging. It's taking my arm. I can feel it rolling all the way up my arm to the back of my shoulder, using my shoulders. And that's good for boxing because, you got to have a good snap, a good whip in your punch. Always turn your punch over. That's how most fighters get cut, because they got that snap and that whip and that punch, turning their punches over. So, that's how you want to use. You want to get that leverage and you want to get that snap and that whip and that punch. And it's giving me what I need. It's giving me the full burn on my shoulders. I only had like 10, 15 pounds on there, and I could feel it rolling through my back and in my neck, working even in my ab workout. So my bicep and that forearm is getting a good burn.
My name is Ramon Sosa. I'm the boxing coach here at Legend Sports Complex, and I'm here to talk about the Proarmflex machine, which I believe is excellent for fighters. If you're in the combative sports business, it's an excellent machine. And I'm going to demonstrate a little bit here with Eric how the muscles that a boxer uses when he throws a punch, especially in boxing, it starts from the legs, the hip, the trunk of the body, and especially the muscles up here in the arm, which are the shoulder, the trap, the bicep, the forearm, and the wrist. And as you can see, the machine when he throws a punch, how he twists. And boxers, they use the legs when they step in, but the way they twist, that's what at the end of the punch. That's where the power is at the end, right there. You see that? You see the tricep working, and the shoulder. And I believe that the machine, the Proarmflex, works all the muscles that he uses, from his back, shoulder,